Yes, good morning, children. How are you? Hope all are fine here. So, our next topic is head and tail. We have learned the series object, how to create the object, how to access the object values, how we can what we say slicing method. So our next method to extract the values from the series is head function and the tail function. Okay, head function and tail function. Head, what by getting this word head, what does it mean? That we are using the we have to fetch the first n rows. N rows means what? Suppose this is your object, starting will be your head, we can say, and at the end what are the values? That is known as tail. Now I want to access the starting n rows, for starting 3 rows, then it will I can use the head function method. Okay, and to fetch the last n rows, I want last 5 rows values, then I will use the tail function. ठीक है, हेड फंक्शन क्या है? इट इज यूज टू फेच फर्स्ट n rows from a panda object, and tail method is what? It returns last n rows from a panda object. So what will be the syntax? Pandas object dot head bracket में n means pandas object means obj1 dot head, in within the bracket I am writing the value 3. So obj1 dot head 3, it will access the first 3 rows. Okay, in the same way for the tail, obj1 dot tail 5, it will access last 5 rows. Okay, if you are not providing any value n, if you are not giving any value, only simple head function we write like this, then head function and tail function will return first 5 head values. If you are writing obj1 dot tail function, it will give last 5 rows. हेड फंक्शन में अगर अपन n का वैल्यू नहीं देते हैं तो वो क्या देता है? फर्स्ट 5 रोज इट विल गिव, एंड इन द टेल फंक्शन व्हेन वी आर नॉट गिविंग any value, then it will give last 5 rows. Okay, suppose obj7 is a series 0 to 7, 8 objects are 8 rows are there, values are there. Okay, if I write obj7 dot head blank, no value inside the method, then it will give first 5, 1 2 3 4 5, first 5 rows. If I give obj dot tail, no value inside the tail function, then it will give last 5 rows. Last 5 means 1 2 3 4 5, from 3 it will display. If you are not giving any value, it will display first 5 for head. If you are not giving any value, it will display last 5 values. Okay, now our next topic is arithmetic on series object. Arithmetic means एज यूजल वी नो, जैसे अरिथमेटिक का वर्ड सुनते हैं तब हमको क्या समझ में आता है? एडिशन, सब्ट्रैक्शन, डिवीजन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन, ऑल द अरिथमेटिक operations. Okay, now in series also we can calculate by using these arithmetic operations, but the condition is that their index values must be same. Suppose you are having obj1, okay, obj1 one series 0 1 2 3 4 is the index value, and obj2 a b c d e, it will not add. If I write obj1 plus obj2, it will not add the values. Why? Because their index values are different. This is of integer type and this is of character a b c d e. Okay, if I say that what it will display? It will display NaN. It will display object 1 plus object 2 will be NaN. NaN means, full form of NaN is not a number. Okay, if suppose the definition will be, if first object has indexes 0, 1, 2, then it will perform arithmetic only with the object having 0, 1, 2 indexes. For all other index, it will produce NaN, means not a number. Okay, it will, what it will produce? It will produce NaN, not a number. Okay, so these are the three different series: obj1 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 having floating point numbers, obj2 index value a b c d e having floating point numbers, obj3 is having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 having floating point numbers. Okay, now if I write obj1 dot into obj3, obj1 into obj3, so 1.85 into 2.75 will become 5.0875. Okay, it will multiply according to the index. जीरो इंडेक्स में जो वैल्यू है तो दूसरे ऑब्जेक्ट का इंडेक्स वैल्यू में जो वैल्यू उससे मल्टीप्लाई होगा. ओके, इफ द इंडेक्स 1 is having 12.75, it will multiply to the second object having the index number 1, 12.50. If 2 minus 15.75, then it will multiply with 2, 22.5, like that. Okay, if I write obj1 divided by obj3, obj1 divided by obj3, then what it will happen? 1.85 divided by 2.75 it will do. 12.75 divided by 12.50. ओके, अंडरस्टूड. इट विल नॉट, ऐसा नहीं कि 1.85 तो कोई भी इसमें से वैल्यू लेके उसको डिवाइड कर देगा. इट विल ओनली टेक द वैल्यू ऑफ विच इज़ हैविंग द इंडेक्स वैल्यू सेम इंडेक्स वैल्यू मल्टीप्लाई होगा, सेम इंडेक्स वैल्यू डिवाइड होगा, सेम इंडेक्स वैल्यू प्लस होगा और सेम इंडेक्स वैल्यू सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा. इफ their index values gets different, if I say obj1 plus obj2, what it will display? It will display NaN. NaN means not a number. Let us take another example. Number of students in class 11 and 12 in 3 streams, science, commerce and humanities, are stored in 2 series, object C11 and 12. Write code to find total number of students in classes 11 and 12 stream wise. Okay, there are 2 classes 11 and 12 having 3 streams. Each object is having 3 streams, science, commerce and humanities, and they are stored the values. Okay, we have to find the total number of students. Solution will be import pandas at pd. We are using this statement. Why? Because we are using series method. Okay, series function we are using, that's why we are using import pandas as pd. Now C11 class 11 equals to pd dot series 30, 40, 50. This is the data. Their index value is science, commerce and humanities. We can have, if we are not right, it will give 0, 1, 2, but it has given that you have to use science, commerce, humanities. It will take science as 30, commerce as 40, humanities as 50. Then C12 class 12, it is having 37, 44, 45. Index value science, commerce and humanities. What it has asked to print? It has asked to print as total number of students. Okay. Now we have written print C11 plus C12. Okay. What it will give? Total number of students as it is there. Output will be. Then science 67. How 67? 30 plus 37, 67. Commerce 40 plus 44, 84. 50 plus 45, 95. This will be your output. And this is your coding. Okay, understood? So our next topic is data frame. Okay, data structure. Now earlier I told about the MySQL, or in very simple. If I take an example, I think you all know MS Excel sheet. Okay, what it is there in Excel sheet? It is having number of columns and number of rows. Many rows are there. It will start from A, B, C, and it goes on to ZZ, and it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes to 10,000 something values. Okay, now this is your Excel sheet. Same way, we can, if we want to understand in the simple language, we can say that data frame is a two-dimensional labeled array like pandas data structure. Okay, that stores an ordered collections columns that can store data of different types. Means what? This is a data structure. It is just like a structure in which you can store any type of data. If I store any data in this column, okay, what is this? ABC, C3. If I say 11, if I put, what the index value of 11 is C3, C column, third row. Okay, it is known as two-dimensional. Two-dimensional, it comes with rows and columns. Then only it will say it is a two-dimensional array. Okay. Series object, what we have learned earlier, is one dimensional. We are having only the column and number of rows. Okay, and now here what you will learn, you will be learning number of rows and number of columns. You are assigning a value with you are assigning a value, and that address will be your row and column. Okay, a two-dimensional array is an array in which element is itself an array. Means what? M and n rows are there, m rows are there, and n columns are there. Okay, it's if I say this one 36, if I write, and it A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the value of this? What is the address of this 36, or we can say what is the index value of this 36? B column, second row, B2. Okay, now what are its characteristics? The major characteristics of a data frame, data structure, first point is that it has two indexes, or we can say that two axes, a row index axis equals to 0 and a column index axis equals to 1. This is row and this is column. It is having two addresses. First will be the row and second will be your column. Okay. Now next is, it is just like a spreadsheet where each value is identifiable with the combination of row index and column index. Okay, means as I told you earlier, this will be your this address, this is a number, this is the data value. It can be addressed by row and the column. It is a combination of row and column. It is just like a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet का example है MS Excel, EXCEL. Okay. Now the index can be of number or letters or strings. Excel में तो ABCD रहता है और 1 2 3 4 rows रहते हैं. Now you can have either you can have the characters or numbers, or both. You can have the row value is also character and row value is also character and column is also character. Okay, any type you can choose. Now there, next point is, there is no condition of having all data of same type across columns. Its columns can have data of different types. This is not necessary. If you are inserting any integer value, it will only have the integer value in other rows and columns. Series object में क्या होता था? If you are inserting any integer value, you will take only the integer value. If you are taking any floating value, the whole column will have the floating values. But in data frame, data structure, you will having the combination of numeric value. You can have the strings, you can have the character, you can have any integer value. Okay. Now fifth point is, a value is mutable. Mutable means the values what you have inserted can be changed. It is not fixed. You can change the values. And next point is you can change the size of the what we can say, you can change the size of the column also. Okay, its size is also mutable, means you can add or delete rows or columns in a data frame. So I hope you have understood. This is a very important topic, beta.